Shakespeare. But stop, right from yonder window breaks, or something along those lines. So hi, my name is Miriam Dubin, and I'm here today to talk about mental health. And I mean, mental health. It's kind of at the back of your mind. Physical health is something that's so tangible, and I mean, very important. What about your mental health? How you are in your mind, how you feel. What about that? What are some of the things that come to mind when you think of mental health? Go on, raise hands. Mental health. Anyone? Happiness. Always good. Always good. Being happy is good.
Schizophrenia.
Definitely something to worry about. Definitely. What was that? Oh, definitely, definitely. All really important. Yes.
Stress.
Oh, that's a big one. That is a big one, I have to say. See, I'm so stressed, I have a flashcard that says, take a deep breath. Which I just did, so this flashcard is done. Perfect. All right, a little factual information to lay out. 1 out of every 4 college students suffers from some form of mental illness, including depression. 1 out of every 4 people. So if I picked a random 4 people, someone could have something going on with them. That's kind of scary. And I mean, 75% of college students don't seek help for those mental issues. And that's even sadder because there are resources available. Suicide is the 3rd leading cause of death among college students. It's because they weren't taking care of themselves. If they needed help, they weren't asking for it. Or no one saw that they were having problems. Things like that. 90% of young adults either contemplate or attempt suicide each year. You guys can kind of see how this is a bit of a problem. People not taking care of their mental health. In college, we tend to think that we can take on the world. I mean, we're supposed to. We're college students. This isn't high school. We've gone off to school. We're off on our own. We're supposed to be able to take on the world, shoulder everything. We fill our lives. We fill our schedules. We fill our extracurricular time, our leisure time. We fill it with things. But what happens when you can't take care, you can't shoulder all of the burdens that you put on yourself? What then? We then bottle things up deep, deep inside because we're supposed to be able to manage it, aren't we? We're supposed to be able to be just fine. I mean, all the time you say, oh, how are you doing? More often than not, even if you're not feeling okay, you'll say, oh, I'm good, or oh, I'm fine, or I got this, or a little stressed, but you know, whatever, it's usual. What happens when that gets too much? What do you do then? You get overwhelmed by feelings. You think, oh, I can't handle this. I'm a failure. Listen to that sentence. I am a failure because I cannot do this. How is that even fair to yourself? Thinking you're a failure because you can't handle everything by yourself. Human beings are not supposed to do that. We're supposed to, if we're having a hard time, say, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm not so good. Maybe I can talk to a friend. But the thing is, when you bottle those things up, you're just increasing the pressure that's building up inside until something happens. Sometimes things like that can include binging. As students, we feel, okay, let's let off some stress. So let's go binge drink. That's not healthy, that's not good for your physical health. Sometimes the repercussions of it aren't good for your mental health either. Thinking back, oh God, what did I just do that in class tonight? And not being able to remember that. And that seriously affects how you feel as a human being, how you think, oh gosh, I can't handle it, so I have to turn to something else. Sometimes you might think, there's no one here who I can talk to. Why am I even here? I can't talk to someone, there's no one to talk to. I'm all by myself alone anyway. That's pretty harsh. You think, what am I doing here? I'm not even important. Wouldn't it be better if I just wasn't? Things like that. I mean, you think of school shootings. The individuals who commit atrocities like that, if you look back, they're depressed, they're lonely, they're bullied. Things like that can happen. That's the extreme end of the spectrum. That's something that can happen if you're not taking care of your mental health. Not being able to feeling like you're able to say, hey, you know what? I'm not having a good day. Can you listen for a sec? I know it's not crazy important, but can you just listen for me? Because I just need that. That's important. That was me. I have personally suffered from depression and suicidal thoughts since I was maybe 10 years old. And through that, I developed and have worked through several fairly destructive habits, including cutting. So there are things like that. That's what can happen when your depression gets so bad and you feel like you can't talk to anyone. You look around and think, what am I doing here? Am I worth it? The thing is, you are worth it, no matter what. You really are. And it's things like that as college students, we think, you know what? I'm supposed to handle this. I have to handle this. I am an adult. Darn it, I am an adult and I am supposed to be able to handle things. And sometimes you just can't. And at times it scares you to ask for help. I remember reading somewhere, there are 3 phrases in the English language that are the hardest to say and mean. Anybody have any ideas? The first to say is I'm sorry, and truly mean that apology to someone. If you've heard someone say, you know what, I am so sorry, I did not mean it, please accept my apology. Another, I love you. And I mean, we throw that around all the time. I love my friends, I love everyone. But then truly having someone to say that to and say, I love you, and mean it. The last one, which pertains to what I'm talking about, is help me. Help me, I need help. I can't do this by myself. That phrase is one of the hardest things to say and mean, because you feel like you're letting people down by having to say, I can't do this by myself. But the thing is, there's nothing wrong in saying that. There's nothing wrong in reaching out to someone and saying, help me, I can't do this by myself. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not a failure. You're stronger for being able to say it. Those are hard words to say. I need you. Things like that. And to be able to say that, it's pretty incredible. I gotta say that. And the thing is, if you need help from someone, because you're depressed, because the stress level is so overwhelming that you can't handle it anymore, it doesn't change who you are as a person, that kind of thing. It makes you stronger, because with adversity and struggle comes growth. There's nothing wrong with you for having to ask for help. So I have a call to action to everyone here. If you are having a hard time, ask for help. We have a counseling center here on campus up in Aston, 3rd floor. They're psychologists and psychology students. They are willing to help. They want to listen. That is their job. They are like, I am here for you. You need me? I got this. They're there to listen. If you're stressed, if you are feeling overwhelmed, go make an appointment. It'll seriously help. You don't have to do everything by yourself. And here's another thing. If you feel like you're worried about someone because you don't think they are getting help, talk to campus safety. Tell an RA. Talk to that person and say, you know what? I'm worried about you. Are you okay? There are ways you can help them. Talk to someone. Tell someone. Don't keep that all bottled up inside. It's so much worse if you do. Because, has anyone ever shaken up a bottle of soda? Yeah. You know what? You guys know what happens. You shake a bottle of soda, the carbonation reacts, it gets really bad. Then you open it, and it explodes. Messy, horrible, just sticky. That can happen with your emotions. And you don't want that to happen. You don't want that to happen to other people. So if you feel like there's something going on with someone else, make sure the bottle doesn't get shaken. See if there's a way you can help them. If you're worried, if you're stressed, talk to someone. There are people here who are willing to help you, who want to help you, who want to see you succeed and be healthy, and be the best person that you can